Do you guys like anime with badass superpowers with strong-ass main characters? Well, so do I, and that's what we will be covering in today's video. So take a seat, grab some snacks, and let's find you guys some new anime to binge watch. Also, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to help us reach that 50,000 subs goal. Number 10. Sagada Reset. KSI lives in the oceanside city of Sagada, a town where the inhabitants are born with strange abilities. On the school rooftop one day, he meets Misura Haruki, an apathetic girl with the power to reset anything around her up to 3 days prior. While no one knows when she has reset, not even Haruki, Kei can retain everything before the reset thanks to his own ability, photographic memory. After they successfully help someone by combining their powers, they join the service club to aid others in their town. However, their club becomes involved with and begins completing missions for the mysterious Administration Bureau, an organization that focuses on managing the abilities in Sagada and manipulating the town's events for their own ends. They may find out that there are more things at work in Sagada than the machinations of the uncanny organization. Number 9. Mekakucity Actors. On the hot summer day of August 14, Shintaro Kisaragi is forced to leave his room for the first time in 2 years. While arguing with the cybergirl Ene who lives in his computer, Shintaro Kisaragi accidentally spills soda all over his keyboard. Though they try to find a replacement online, most stores are closed due to the Oban festival, leaving them with no other choice but to visit the local department store. Venturing outside makes Shintaro extremely anxious. But the thought of living without his computer is even worse. It's just his luck that on the day he finally goes out, he's caught in a terrifying hostage situation. Luckily, a group of teenagers with mysterious eye powers, who call themselves the Mekakucity, assist Shintaro in resolving the situation. As a result, he is forced to join their group, along with Ene. Their abilities seem to be like pieces of a puzzle, connecting one another, and as each member's past is unveiled, the secret that ties them together is slowly brought to light. Now, this anime might feel confusing when you watch it, since it has so many characters, but bear with it, cause it's pretty good. Number 8. Tokyo ESP. Rinka Urushiba works part-time as a waitress to help out her unemployed father. By all accounts, her life in Tokyo is a relatively normal one. But her sense of normalcy begins to fade when she inexplicably sees a flying penguin one day. Chasing it all the way to the top of a building, she encounters more surprises, including flying goldfish and another person, a classmate named Kyotaru Azuma, who can also see these strange things. After Rinka passes out when a goldfish faces through her, she wakes up an Esper with the ability to phase her body through solid matter. However, her newfound ability is not the only strange thing about her. When she uses her powers, her hair turns white. Deciding reluctantly to use this new gift to help the city, she becomes Tokyo's new hero, dubbed the White Girl. Along with Kyotaru, who gained the power of teleportation, Rinka begins righting the wrongs in the city, while fighting other Espers who have much less noble intentions. Number 7. Punchline. After escaping a bus hijacking with the help of a masked superhero Strange Juice, Yuta Iridatsu finds his soul separated from his body, and in the care of a perverse cat spirit, Chiranosuke. As a spirit, Yuta wanders around his residence, the Korai house, aiming to regain his body and observe the other residents, Meika Daihatsu, a genius inventor, Mikata Narugino, a cheerful idol, Ito Hikiotani, a shut-in neat, and Rabura Chichibu, a spiritual medium. After catching a glimpse of Narugino's undergarments, Chiranosuke reveals to Yuta that he becomes exponentially stronger upon seeing panties. However, if he sees another pair while he's still a spirit, his power will cause an asteroid to crash into the Earth, ending the world and killing all his friends. At first, it seems weird and nonsensical, but don't give up on it. This is one of the most well-thought-out animes I've watched in quite some time. Before you're even halfway through, you see that there's a bigger picture. By the halfway mark, things are beginning to add up. Then, through the last half, you get repeated exclamations of, "Holy crap! That moment was important!" And it's really hard to quit watching. One of the most binge-worthy anime on this list, so give it a chance, guys. Number 6. The Qwaser of Stigmata. At St. Mihailov Academy, strange things are happening. Not only did the dean disappear, leaving his daughter Tomo and adopted daughter Mafuyu alone, but girls in the nearby city are being killed by an unknown foe. However, the blades begin to fly when a Russian boy named Sasha arrives. Sasha reveals that he is a Qwaser, an individual capable of controlling chemical elements by partaking in soma, a miraculous essence found within the breasts of women. Capable of manipulating iron, Sasha crafts a giant scythe and slays the serial killer. He enrolls in the academy the next day, signaling the beginning of a very interesting school year. The Qwaser of Stigmata is an action-heavy story that doesn't shy away from fanservice, so at least you have that aspect to look forward to. Number 5. The Book of Bantora. In a land where the souls of humans fossilize to become books, a group known as the Armed Librarians strive to maintain and protect the tomes stored within the Bantora library. Meanwhile, the Shindeki Church is transforming people into living weapons. These human bombs are known simply as meat, and they have been programmed to carry out a single action: to kill Hamyuts Maseta, the Armed Librarians Director. Now, alongside the threat of dragon pneumonia, the librarians use their powerful and unique psychic abilities to stop the Shindeki Church at all costs. But when one of their colleagues betrays them and steals one of the 7 war machines of the past, the librarians must work even harder to prevent their enemies' nefarious plans from coming to fruition. The Book of Bantora might be an old anime, but it's an awesome yet dark anime with really cool and likable characters you'll enjoy. Number 4. Akiba's Trip, the animation. Otaku siblings Tamotsu and Niwaka Denkigai are shopping in Akihabara when it is overrun by vampiric cosplaying monsters. These creatures, known as bugged ones, can possess anyone they fight, and soon they begin causing mayhem across the city. As Tamotsu finds himself at the mercy of one of these creatures, he is rescued by the mysterious baseball bat-wielding Matome Mayonaka. Together, they fight through several more encounters with the bugged ones, but before long, Tamotsu is fatally wounded protecting Matome. Matome then revives him. Now part vampire, Tamotsu and Matome, along with excitable otaku cosplayer Arisa Ahokainen, make up the group the Electric Mayonnaise, and they begin dispatching the bugged ones in the only way they know how: by ripping off their clothes and exposing them to sunlight. If you guys don't get excited to watch this just from the summary, then shame on you, because this anime is basically one of the chillest yet enjoyable and cute anime out there, filled with incredible action. Number 3. The Troubled Life of Miss Kotoura. Haruka Kotoura has had a psychic ability to read minds since she was born, but her inability to grasp that she's different has led her to be ostracized by every friend she's made. When she meets Manabe, she can't help but be surprised. When he's not imagining strange creatures dancing through the desert, the boy is a hopeless pervert and makes no attempt to hide his dirtiest fantasies. What's more, Manabe isn't driven away by Kotoura seeing his thoughts, and even goes out of his way to befriend her, seemingly because he enjoys thinking of the girl erotically and seeing her subsequent embarrassment. Before long, the once lonely girl even meets other students who aren't pushed away by her abilities. Just an enjoyable slice of life anime for anybody out there looking for it. I hope you guys don't mind, but I feel like adding this one on here since it's pretty good. Number 2. Spirit Pact. Low on luck after a series of unfortunate events, Yo Keika works part-time to try bringing himself out of a life of poverty. After a strange encounter with a white-haired man in a junkyard, Yo wakes up to discover that he was killed in a sudden accident and has become a spirit. The man he had encountered, Tanmoku-ki, is revealed as the 13th Yonmeshi of the Tanmoki, the highest-ranking exorcist family of China. Noticing the wandering spirit, he offers Yo the opportunity to form a pact. He will offer Yo protection from humans, and in return, Yo will have to become his spirit shadow, keeping him safe and guarded at all times. From then on, the two face untold challenges in the spiritual world, striving to keep those around them safe from harmful spirits. Along the way, the pact they've formed grows into something more, a bond that neither of the two ever expected. Behind their roles as master and servant, a lingering admiration begins to emerge. Number 1. Nobunagan. Earth is under attack from otherworldly creatures known as evolutionary invasion objects, and only the agents of Dagu, a government organization, can keep the monsters at bay. Armed with special weapons infused with the souls of distinguished historical figures, These fighters, recruited by an alien who watched its planet be destroyed by the objects, are humanity's best chance against the invaders. Teenager Shio Ogura used to be nothing but a loner and a military otaku, until one day she and her class went on a field trip to Taiwan and found themselves smack dab in the middle of an object attack. To help save a new friend, the girl picks up a gun infused with the famed samurai Nobunaga Oda, thus securing her fate as the newest member of Dagu, and protector of humanity. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comments which anime you guys are going to check out, or which anime you guys